What's up, YouTube? Man, it's been a minute. Your boy has been lost, but your boy is back. Man, I have a lot to talk about today. First, we're going to talk about my first weight loss journey. We're going to talk about how I regained the weight. We're going to talk about the injury that happened. We're going to also talk about what's the game plan moving forward in this second weight loss journey. And at the end, I'm actually going to show you guys a progress video clip kind of thing that I took a month ago on March 9th. And I was currently weighing 348 pounds at that time. And then I'll show you guys a clip of today where I'm at now, where yesterday I weighed myself and I was 336. So a 12-pound difference within a month, which, hey, I'm happy about. It's okay. But I really truly started my second weight loss journey a week ago, April 1st, where I weighed in. Um, I'll check for you guys. I weighed in April 1st, I weighed in at 341. So within a week, I was able to lose 5 pounds. I'm at 336 now. But I'll talk a little bit about that more later on. And just so you guys know, I created this channel. I'm not charging anything. I'm not selling you guys anything. This is 100% free content. I'm gonna give you guys pretty much everything that I know about fitness, about nutrition, about losing weight, mindset, and just just want you guys to help to evolve yourself, and hopefully you guys can start your weight loss journey um, with me. So with that said, I want to introduce myself since many people probably don't know me. Many people are going to see this video and do not know who I am. So my name is Levy Mendoza. I have a background in fitness. I pretty much played baseball throughout my whole life, from as far as I can remember, till senior year of high school, where I suffered a really bad, really bad hamstring injury, and that led to me pretty much putting the bat down and pursuing other things, and I jumped into the fitness industry. Um, Although at that time I was still overweight a bit, so yeah, um, I've always had a struggle with my weight throughout my whole life. Since my whole childhood, I always had problems with being overweight, being obese, and having to battle that. So yeah, so I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. So I started um, as a personal trainer at the world-class Fontainebleau, Miami Beach. If you guys don't know, it's a world-class resort where um, they it's very expensive, and we were charging them like $120 an hour back then. Obviously, all of that was not going to me, but it was a very expensive hotel and resort that um, I learned a lot from. I was there. I was a world-class personal trainer there, and then from there I went to being a manager at LA Fitness, and then from there I went to starting my own online fitness industry back in 2013. So at this moment, it's been 11 years since I started that business. Um, and it was called Big L Fitness at that time. Now, as you guys know, it's evolved with Levy, because I'm really into evolving over time, and I want you guys to do the same thing, right? So um, from there, I did the online fitness business for a couple years. Um, that was not um, that wasn't stable income. So I decided to go into school, pursued computer science. So I have my bachelor's in computer science. I have a master's in business administration, and I'm currently wrapping up my master's in computer science. So I am a consultant, software engineering consultant with a top firm in the U.S. And yeah, so that's a little bit of my background, of my experience. When I was a personal trainer, I was overweight. Not when I was a personal trainer, but before I was a personal trainer, I was overweight. I was 340 pounds, and I lost 130 pounds in my first weight loss journey, and then gained like 30 pounds of muscle. That's why I started my whole online business, and I was pretty much motivating and inspiring other people to, get their own weight loss journey going on. And that's the same thing that's my whole mission with this channel, is to get people to start their own weight loss journey, right? And I am not selling you guys anything. This is 100% free. I do not need to sell you guys anything, and I just want to provide you guys content so you guys can um, just get your weight loss journey started. I want to give you guys everything that I know about nutrition, fitness, weight training, the mental aspect of losing weight, of being obese, of people, um, of just people, how people perceive you, right, when you're overweight. I have a lot of things to talk about when it comes to those things. I have a lot of experience. Um, but yeah, that is pretty much my background, right? So I do want to set the stage. I want to give you guys, you know, the reason why I'm starting this journey, why I'm embarking in this second weight loss journey. I want to share some personal insights of to what led to the weight gain after the initial success, right? And I want to talk to you guys about my current physical condition, my challenges, my health concerns, and then I also want to talk about my hair transplant. As you guys see, your boy got a low buzz, but that's because I recently got a hair transplant. So I actually can't work out for the next, I believe it's the next 10 days. Then I can start some light cardio. And then after that, I have to wait another 10 days and then I can start weightlifting. So yeah, so I'm pretty much gonna talk about all of that. And man, that's just a part of evolving. Your boy got to get some hair back. I want to look better. I want my image to look better. And I want to lose weight this time around. And yeah, get to my goal physique, and definitely gonna do it. I'm determined to do it, and I feel like that's that is the initial fire. You have to have that desire to actually want it. You have to actually have that, and I have it right now currently. I have a lot of things that are lining up for me, and I want to, I have to get my health in check and have to get to a good weight, right? So I can be able to feel better, and we'll talk about all those things. Anyways, so let's talk about my decision as to why I want to embark in my second weight loss journey. So I think it's pretty obvious, right? Um, your boy is 336 pounds, and that's not healthy, right? I'm 6'2", so many people say, "Hey, Levi, you don't look your weight or whatever," but at the end of the day, the scale says the truth, right? I'm 336 for my height. I'm 6'2". I should be at maximum, according to the whole body and ratio kind of BS that's been going on for a while. I'm supposed to be 194, right? But I feel like at 194, I'm pretty skinny. Since last time, my first weight loss journey, I got to 208. That was my lowest weight, and I was pretty skinny at that weight. So I think this time around, probably gonna go to 220, and then see where we go from there, right? So that's what happened last time. My first weight loss journey, I lost 130 pounds, got to 208, and then decided to gain like 30 pounds of muscle. So I got to like 330, I'm sorry, 238, 240, and I was looking really good. If you guys want to see that, see those pictures, you can either see it in my profile pic here on YouTube, or you can go to Instagram, Evolve with Levi, and you can find a lot of progress pics and my previous physique there. So as far as my weight loss journey, man, I have kids. I have two boys. I have to. I want to see them grow up. I want to see them get older, and I want to do a lot of physical activities with them, especially since I played sports my whole life. So that's really important to me. That's important to them. They play soccer, so you already know for soccer you have to move a lot. You have to be pretty much really skinny and in good physique, so you can be able to move around. So um, yeah, that's one of my main whys. And man, it's for my health, man. I don't feel, I know what it is to feel in shape, to be in shape. I know what it is to be in shape, and just how people perceive you, how the world perceives you, just how the world treats you. Just I know what it is. So I want to get to back to that feeling, and you guys all should get to that, because at least one point in your life you should be in shape. Just at least one point in your life you should be in shape, because it will change everything for you, right? So now let's talk about how I gained the weight and what happened, pretty much. I did a video prior, which if you guys go see that, you guys will be shocked at how I was looking back then. I think I was like 380, 390 is in my YouTube video, one of the first videos. And man, it's crazy when I go see that. I left it up purposely so I can be able to go reflect and see that later on. But man, it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. But anyways, I'll give you guys a quick story of how I gained it back. So pretty much when I decided to pursue computer science, and go the education route as far as getting my degrees and stuff like that, um, man, I was working full time, working two jobs at a point, and going to school full time. At a point, I took 7 classes, so that's full time. If you guys know, it's 4 classes. So I literally took almost double time. I literally took 7 classes one semester. I passed 6 of them with good grades, and then I failed one. So, anyways, I was really going to school, and pretty much I let go of myself. I was pretty much eating anything so I can get going because I was so busy. Not only that, in 2016, I suffered a really big back injury. And that is what pretty much led to me gaining the weight, because prior to that, I would maintain in the 255 area just because I would lift weights. So me lifting weights would keep off a lot of the weight from me. So that happened to me. I was pretty much doing front raises. I grabbed, so first of all, I went to the gym when the gym was packed. I went to the gym like at 6 p.m. right after work, which I usually don't because I don't like working out with a lot of people, especially when you're like obese and overweight. You know, it's a little uncomfortable to work out with a lot of people, and you just can't, you're not in the groove of things. You have to wait for machines and stuff like that. So anyways, I had to improvise, right? I was doing shoulders and I was doing front raises, but I was doing front raises with a 45 because they didn't have dumbbells available at the time, right? And I think just the motion of me, like the motion of me just rocking myself back, it ended up tearing something in my thoracic spinal muscles. So I tore something really bad there, and like I literally had to go to the hospital. It was really bad. So once I tore it, I'm gonna give you guys just a breakdown of the story of what happened. Once I tore it, I literally felt it right away. I had to put the weight down. I was walking towards, I had to walk to sit somewhere because I was in so much pain, right? But I was trying to keep it myself together. I was by myself as well. I was walking towards the bathroom. I sat down in the bench in the locker room. I was in so much pain. Um, and the only way someone relieve the pain was um, if I pretty much laid my hands on my legs. So I had to keep myself. I don't know if you guys can see me, but I had to keep myself in this position here. So pretty much just holding my arms with my legs, right? That is the only way I was able to actually relieve some pain from it. Then I went to try to stand up, and I could not stand up, which was the craziest part, right? Because I felt I was doing shoulders, and it was kind of weird that I couldn't stand up. Once tried to stand up, once I got to, let's say, 3/4 of the way up, I got extreme pain in my back area, which is pretty crazy. Um, I remember I couldn't breathe as well. I couldn't take deep breaths, which is crazy, right? All this is new to me. I've had a bunch of injuries in the past, but this was very severe This is hands down the most painful injury I've had. I've torn my hamstring before. I've pulled my other hamstring. Um, I've had shoulder injuries where my shoulder dislocates and comes right back. Um, what else? I've had a bunch of injuries. I've had injuries in the past, but just sports, playing sports, growing up and stuff like that. Man, and that was one of the worst injuries. After that, I went to the hospital, got that taken care of, whatever. But I could not lift heavy weights at that point, so I had to let the pain subside for like 3 weeks. After the pain subsided, I can lift weights. I was able to lift a bit of weights, right? And I remember I was only able to do lat pull downs up till up to 100 pounds. Anything over that would kind of give me a little discomfort. And I also, after you've been in shape, you'll know that you can connect with your muscle. You have that mind muscle connection. And I was not able to connect my mind with that middle left part of my back. And that was a little concerning. Anyways, um, I was doing lat pull downs and I happened to tear something now in the rhomboid area, kind of thing. So near the scapula. So near the scapula, that bone that you have in your back, you have those rhomboids that connect from your spine, pretty much your traps, to your spine. It goes from your lower traps area to the the scapula, to that bone kind of thing. So I tore something there really bad, and from that point on, I pretty much couldn't use my arms for nothing. I literally could not use my arms to do anything. I couldn't put any weight in my back. So I was pretty much, quote unquote, disabled. And I, I thought I was gonna have to live the rest of my life like that because I could not find a solution for it. I literally went 7 years with this injury, and recently, like four months ago, I found the right PT, the physical therapist, that was able to actually fix my injury and strengthen my spine area. Now I'm able to twist my body and I'm able to lift weights. I still have a little discomfort in the rhomboid area, a little bit, and I do have a torn labrum, so that I have to get repaired eventually. So I'm planning to do that maybe in the next couple months, but I do want to lose some weight before I have to do that. But yeah, I'm super happy about that. You guys don't know how happy I'm about that. You guys don't know how happy I am about that because, man, I really thought I was gonna have to live my whole life with that injury. And man, it sucks to not be able to lift weights, and you take it for granted. You guys, not you guys, people take it for granted. Just the ability to work out, man. And man, I was that really had me depressed, man. And I was able, and that's how I gained the weight. Pretty much got up to 398, and at that point, I'm like, man, I got to do something about this. So I cut weight, um, got up to like 350 area, 348 area, and that's kind of where I maintained the 348 for like a year, 2 years. Um, and then I was in that weight when I was able to fix my pretty much my back issue and strengthen my back, and now I'm able to lift weights. So since then, I've been going to the gym, right? I've been lifting weights. I've been getting my muscle back, which is crazy. I'm super happy about that. Just been getting my muscle back, been pumping blood into my muscles. My muscles I felt like my muscles had shrunk so much and I had lost so much muscle. Um, and that's not a good feeling. So yeah, I've been back in the gym. Um, so yeah, been back in the gym. That's what led to my injury and stuff like that. So anyways, so now I'm going to talk about my physical condition, challenges, and my health concerns, right? So um, I would say you I told you guys about my physical condition. I'm currently 336 as of yesterday. Um, I do have a bunch of challenges. Um, as you guys know, I told you prior, I have a torn labrum, so I have to work, and my shoulder currently pops in and out, right? But I have to do a lot of rotator cuff stuff, a lot of twisting my spine, so a lot of thoracic spinal movements, so I can keep strengthening those muscles around the spine, right? So I have those challenges. So I'm pretty much I have to work around my injuries, right? Which is, man, I'm still grateful. I'm grateful. I'm 100% grateful because, man, I really thought I wasn't gonna, you know, be able to lift weights. So I'm grateful for that. Health concerns, that's a big part. So as far as health concerns, I literally went to do my blood work. Excuse me. I went to do my blood work in Turkey. When I went to do my hair transplant, they actually did a blood work, and um, my liver enzymes are high, which is not a good thing. That means, in my case, right, because I had this prior, but I had actually maybe like a year ago when I was 398. I went to the doctor. I had my liver enzymes high, my cholesterol was high, estrogen was high, testosterone was low. What else I had? Man, my physical was my physical and blood work was just super bad, and that's another thing I recommend you guys to make sure you guys go to your doctor, get a blood work, get a physical. Do not sleep on that, guys, because that'll tell you how healthy you are in black and white. Like, you can't debate that, right? Sometimes you really can't tell what's going on in the insides unless you get a blood work. So make sure you guys do that. Anyways, I was able to actually lower pretty much everything, right? Because I went from 398 to like 340. I actually went from 398 to 320s, which was the crazy part. And then I gained some weight back, um, which then I maintained on the 348s. That's where I'm currently at. No, I'm sorry. That's where I was at. I'm currently at 336. Um, all these weight numbers get me confused. So I'm trying to give it to you guys, give you everything and not mess up. So yeah, so my liver enzymes are high, which means the doctor told me I have a fatty liver, right? So which means a couple things. My liver's not working properly. Anytime I drink alcohol, I'm really doing damage to my liver. And man, the liver, I believe, is the one that filters your blood and all the toxins out of your body. So it's a very important organ. It is one of the organs that can regenerate itself. So one of the only organs that can regenerate itself. So that's a good thing. Um, but after I lowered my everything, pretty much everything in my blood work, my liver enzymes and all that, my last blood work, which was um, March 29th, so about what, 12 days ago, something like that. That actually came out high again, my liver enzyme. So, um, which means I have a fatty liver again. So yeah, that's a health concern. That's something that concerns me because it's an important organ in your body. So I need to make sure I take care of that with me losing weight now, right? So yeah, so another thing I want to talk about, let's talk about my hair transplant. So your boy, as you guys can see, your boy has a low buzz, man, which is crazy. But yeah, I had to go to Turkey to get a hair transplant. Um, your boy was pretty much not bald all the way, but I had a bunch of areas where I had no hair and it just didn't look right. Um, I feel like you know if if this is something you're interested, I highly recommend it because it does give you confidence back. All right, and it's nothing like having hair, but obviously hair is not important if you like being bald or you feel like you look good bald, go for it, man. Don't even do it. But I think it's something you should look into if you're interested, right? So due to the hair transplant, right, um, I cannot work out for 20 days after the transplant. So I believe the day, give you guys the right info, right? Correct info. The day when I could start light cardio is next Tuesday. So April 16th. That's when I could start light cardio. So light cardio consists of 30 minutes of jogging, things like that. So just 30 minutes. Um, so that's when I can start that. And then 10 days after that, April 26th, that's when I can begin lifting weights again. So I'm so looking forward to that. You guys have no idea. Um, Especially since I can actually lift weights now. I Man, you guys have no idea how excited I am about this. Like, man, I'm really excited about it. Anyways, yeah, so the next video, so my goals is to drop, I want to drop a video a day for you guys. I want to talk about different things, um, and I want to help you guys evolve, right? Talk about my journey, talk about a lot of different things. I'm going to come up with ideas on a daily, and I want to record them and bring it to you guys so you guys can, right? You guys can follow me and, start your weight loss journey yourself, man. Do it for yourself, do it for your kids, find your why, and make it happen, right? Since I can't work out for the next 10 days, um, I'm gonna do different kind of contents, more sitting down, and then after the 10th day, um, I'll start doing the light cardio, I'll start filming that, and then after April 26th, I'm actually gonna start doing like Sam Silic kind of style. So pretty much a pre-talk before the weights, give you guys some my videos. I'm taking the camera to the gym, give you guys some footage at the gym of me lifting weights, me talking to you guys, showing you guys, pretty much walking you guys through everything, right? Um, so yeah, looking forward to that. So man, let's discuss about let's talk about the game plan for the journey, for the second weight loss journey coming forward, right? So let's talk about the game plan, man. So the game plan, now that I can lift weights, right, is to um, go back to my workout split, my weightlifting split, which was um, 1 day of upper body, 1 day of lower body, a rest day. Then I would go with back and biceps, chest and tricep, and then an arms day. And then I'll sprinkle some abs in there. And then at least 4 days out of the week, I'll do some cardio, about 30 minutes of cardio. 30. I like to do 40 minutes, but at least 30, right? That's gonna keep the weight down, have me in a calorie deficient state, and yeah, keep the weight coming down. The goal this time around is to go from, let's say, 336, which I currently am. By the way, I don't know if I told you guys, but my journey started last week. I started from April 1st. I was 341, and now I am 336. So within a week, I was able to lose 5 pounds without working out. So purely diet. And I want to really emphasize that because you do not need to work out to lose weight. You can strictly just diet. Obviously, excuse me. Obviously, working out is gonna fast forward everything, but you do not need to work out. You really do not need to. Um, you can literally just walk. You can do 30 minutes of walking per day, and you will see the fat melt off, right? But that's another. I'll talk more about that in other videos, right? So besides my workout split, my diet is going to consist of, I'm going to try to get at least 215 grams of protein or 220 grams of protein because my goal weight is 220. So I'm going to get at least 220 grams of protein. If you guys don't know, a good rule is go with a gram of protein of your goal weight. That's kind of the bare minimum so you can maintain your muscles that you have, which is one of the most important things, especially when you're dieting down, right? You want to keep as much muscle as possible while losing as much fat as possible. That is the truth. Anyways, my camera shut off because I can only film 30 minutes at a time. So it literally cut off right when I was telling you guys that the bread and butter to losing weight is maintaining as much muscle as possible while losing as much fat as possible. That is the trick. That is the key right there. Um, so now let's talk about um, what do I have in mind for short-term and long-term goals for this, right? Because many times you can't just focus on the ultimate goal, right? Which is, hey, I want to lose 140 pounds or whatever it is. You have to focus on the short goals, right? That is going to lead you to the long goal. So the short goals, right? The first short goal is that I would like to lose at least 10 pounds a month. That's kind of always been my goal. Just 10 pounds per month. And hey, if I do that within 10 months, I can lose 100 pounds. Within a year, I can lose 120, right? I think that's kind of like the goal. I'm currently 336, so I do have to lose, to get to my 220 goal, I have to lose 116 pounds at this moment, which according to my metric, that'll be 12 months, about 12 months, right? We're definitely gonna try to do that before that. We're gonna try to hit that goal way before that, but let's see, right? Because I do have a couple weeks that I can't work out, so um, we'll see how that goes. I am definitely going to. I've been dieting really good, so that's how I've been able to lose my weight. The last week, I was able to lose 5 pounds. But I do want to tell you guys regarding that. So I did mess up, let's say, 4 meals. I had Chick-fil-A one day. I had Raising Cane's another day. Um, and then I had, what was that last one? I had McDonald's the other day. Um, this was all in a span of 3, 4 days. But it was just one meal and calories were counted. So that is the thing that I want to bring to you guys' attention is that at the end of the day, it's all calories in, calories out. When you look at it from a macro level, it's all about calories in, calories out. You have to eat less calories than you're currently burning, right? That's the game. That's the name of the game, right? Anyways, short-term goal, lose 10 pounds. Long-term goal, lose 120 pounds. Um, Differences. What are some of the different approaches I'm gonna take this weight loss journey? I think this weight loss journey, my whole goal is just to get back to my goal weight and just maintain it. I want to maintain that weight, and you do that by living a healthy lifestyle. Oh, wait, I wanted to talk about me messing up those 4 meals as well. I wanted to give a quick point on that. And I've been eating 5 meals per day, right? So that would be 7 times 5, that's 35 meals in a week. And I messed up 4 meals only, right? And not even messed up because I counted the calories, made sure I was still getting my protein in, and made sure that I was still under my maintenance. So with that said, I still on point 88% of the time. So you guys got to always remember that 80-20 rule. This is not, we're not in the military, man. This is about making sure you live a certain lifestyle that's going to be good for your health, right? And going to still let you lose weight and still enjoy the foods that you like, things like that, right? So that's not bad. If you guys make sure you eat good during the week, if you eat a meal or two that's not right or is not healthy, it's a cheat meal, then it still works, right? Anyways, so different approaches from my first journey and this journey is that I think this time around just gonna focus on um, living a certain lifestyle. I think at my first weight loss journey, I was just focused on losing the weight and just focused on the task. And sometimes you have to ease off of that and just make it a lifestyle and enjoy the journey because it's a long journey and the journey is the most important part. That's what you look back on and like, man, like I did that. Like I was really prepping my meals. I was really waking up in the morning to go to the gym, or I was going after work, or whatever the case was. I was really doing it. So yeah. So I'm gonna take you through a typical day of what my day is gonna be moving forward. I won't give you a day one because I can't give you a day one yet. A day one is gonna be as far as where I give you my workouts and just my whole day kind of thing. That's gonna be starting April, end of April, so last week of April. But this is what a typical day is gonna be like, right? It's gonna be, um, I'm gonna wake up in the morning before work, gonna get my 30 minutes of cardio in, burn that fat, have breakfast at 9, at 12. Then from 9 to 5, I'm working my 9 to 5 job. At 12, I'm gonna have my second meal. At 3, gonna have my third meal. At 6, gonna have my um, fourth meal. Then after that fourth meal, I'm gonna go work out from 7 to let's say 7 to 8:39 kind of thing. Um, and then I'll have my fifth meal, and then go to sleep like 11, something like that. All right, and then that's pretty much what's is gonna be a typical day. It's gonna be at least 5 days out the week that it's gonna be like that. Then the two, I'll be a little more flexible on that. Let me share a little bit of what I'm eating currently, right? So I'm currently eating, focusing on protein, right? Because I want to maintain my muscle while I lose weight. So currently, this is what I'm currently eating. I'll give you guys probably a video later on, or probably tomorrow or the day after, on what like the actual foods and everything, and the measurements and everything like that. So first thing in the morning, I'm having a protein shake with the Greek yogurt. At 12, I'm having at 12. I'm having eggs at 12. At 3, I'm having usually chicken and rice. At 6, I'm usually having like chicken avocado kind of thing. And then at 9, I'll usually have a casein protein shake with some fats before I go to sleep. So that's kind of been my eating habits and meals the last, I would say, the last week for sure, the last week. But I've been doing it longer than that. But I'm kind of tracking it from April 1st. So for the last week, that's my eating habits and slash meals. As far as accountability, man, I want you guys to keep me accountable, right? If I don't post, comment on one of my videos, make sure that I'm posting, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm on it. I want to give you guys as much content as I can possibly give you guys because I know how important it is, especially for me as well. It keeps me accountable because I know I have to show up for you guys. And one of the things that I noticed in my first weight loss journey is that, man, I really look for that motivation, especially from other content creators where they're consistently on the ball and are going to the gym, prepping their meals. Man, that really, really gets me motivated. So I'm gonna do that for you guys and make sure you guys keep me accountable, right? And yeah, let's do that together. Um, let's see what else I want to talk about. Let's talk about some of the challenges that can arise in this weight loss journey, right? Because everything's not gonna go as planned. It's gonna be a lot of messing up, a lot of getting back on the ball. But as long as week over week we're getting to our goals, right, we're good to go. I'm not gonna be weighing myself on a daily basis because at the end of the day, um, your weight fluctuates a lot, right? A lot of days you eat more sodium than others, which retains water, and you eat also some days you eat more carbs than others, which also retains water, right? So we're not gonna be doing that day to day kind of thing. Day to day weighing myself kind of thing. I think that's not good for your mental health. Um, but we will be doing a weekly weigh in, so that's how we would keep track of things. Um, but I think my main, let's say my main two things, my main challenges are the weekend, right? Because the weekend, um, that's where you kind of mess up. Monday to Friday, you have a routine already. I have a routine. So it's very easy to follow my diet, go to the gym, do this and that. But when it comes to the weekend, you have an open floor. So not only can your workout get messed up, but your food can also get messed up, right? So we're gonna make sure we stay locked in the weekend, especially the weekend, right? Um, the second thing, um, yeah, what was the second thing? Don't remember the second thing I wanted to tell you guys. If it comes up to me, I'll give it to you guys again. But um, let's see. So another expectation I want to manage with you guys, or I want to talk about with you guys, is that the weight loss is going to be gradual. It's not going to be overnight. I'm not going to lose 100 pounds overnight. This is going to be a gradual thing on a week over week. We're going to measure our weight. We're going to make sure we're getting to where we need to be. And this is a journey. This is not more like this is a marathon. This is not a sprint, right? And that's just been that has to be the model because you're not gonna. We didn't gain. We all didn't gain the weight back overnight. We gained it over a long period of time, right? So same thing is gonna be trying to lose it. You're gonna have to take your time, and it's gonna take a lot of time for you to actually lose it. It's harder to lose weight than to gain it. It's easy to go eat fast food and gain the weight. Man, I can easily put in my body, shit, I can put in my body 5,000 to 6,000 calories like nothing. So, but when you have to cut to 2,000 calories or 2,500 when you're used to 4,000 a day, that's a challenge. And, you go through mood swings, you go through being angry, and just because you're low on food, you're naturally you're not gonna be happy, right? But there's a way to combat that, right? There's a way to make sure that you spread out your meals throughout your day so you're not hungry, right? Because if you eat majority of your calories in the morning or during the middle of the day, then at night you're not gonna have any, not gonna have as much, and that's not gonna be pretty, right? So have to make sure we space out our food throughout the day, right? And I'm besides that, I'm extremely optimistic about the journey, about what's to come, especially since I can lift weights, I can do cardio. I'm really in a good space at the moment as far as wanting to get my health back. I'm taking control and I'm ensuring that I'm gonna make this happen. Not only that, to my point earlier about making sure you guys get your blood work, I have a blood work coming up in a month, so we're gonna make sure that my my liver enzymes and my liver enzyme levels are in check. So we're gonna make sure that happens. Um, Besides that, super determined, as I said before. Um, Man, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna get it done. And what else I can leave with you guys? Yeah, so I think I'm good. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Um, just want to say, man, I look forward to the videos coming up, and I am gonna show you guys that clip that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, where on March 8th, I was kind of experimenting with um, making a vlog and just doing the whole Sam Silic kind of vibe. And he really inspired me, by the way. He really inspired me to start the whole YouTube thing because man, he kept it real, he kept it authentic, and you know that's what I want. That's what I look forward to. I just want to be myself. I want to show you guys the ugly, which is very hard to do, especially because I'm overweight and man, it's easy to show you my body when I'm in shape. When I had a 4 pack, 6 pack, you know, it's easy to do that. Even while having a little bit of extra skin, it's easy to do that. Versus now, I have still have my stretch. I have stretch marks. I have fat over my muscles. You can barely see my muscles. They're peaking, but it's only because I know what it looks like. But you guys are probably gonna be like, "What? Like you're tripping." But man, it's I'm excited about this journey, but it's like I was saying, it's harder to show my body now. So, you know, I'm gonna show you guys that clip of a month ago where I was 348. Show you guys that clip um, where my body was at then, and then after that, I'm gonna go and show you guys a current body update. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next. So now my battery died. So not only did I record over 30 minutes and my camera stopped, but then my battery died on my second half of my video. So that just means I've been talking my butt off. So anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys with that clip. Um, just all I want to tell you guys, thank you if you're this far into the video. I just want to thank you for watching. And man, subscribe to the channel so you can see my journey, my second weight loss journey. But without further ado, I'm gonna give you guys that clip, and then I'll give you guys what I'll do after. I'll give you guys my current body weight. Peace. So since you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I'm actually gonna throw you guys a bonus clip of my workout that day after my weight weight update. So pretty much after my body physique update, I went ahead and did a workout and I actually filmed it a bit. So I'm gonna give you guys that content just so you guys can see kind of what I'm planning to do in the future. And yeah, thank you guys for sticking all the way through. All right, before we jump into the workout clip, let's give you guys the current physique. You guys know the weight, it's 347.8. Might as well say 350, but 347.8, and this is the current physique. This is the current physique right here, guys. So as you guys see, I mean, I have some slight definition going on. Barely. You know, got some tricep action there. Your boy's a bit hairy, but we're gonna take care of that today. Little tricep action, barely. Traps is all right, not barely. But, you know, a bunch of fat. I'm actually gonna cut into my last video where I was shirtless as well, so you guys can see the difference of where I'm at and where I was. So, look. So yeah, did you guys see that? That's crazy. That's crazy, but you know, I think I've lost a couple, like 30, 40 pounds since probably that video. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. Let's look back. Never really knew how to pose, so never really practiced. But yeah, man, I got fucking bunch of flab going on, you know. But that's what happens when you get obese. Um, your skin does shrink. Your skin does shrink, and you know it gets better. But You guys can see in my intro how I used to look after I got skinny, and I still had some of the excess skin, but you know I rather have excess skin than to be obese and my health suffering. So choose your battle. Anyways, man, can't wait till I'm like just ripped. Can't wait till that day. I know it's gonna take a lot of hard work, day in and day out. We're gonna have to work our ass off, but we're gonna get there. We're definitely gonna get there. Trust me. Um, we're gonna get there. Yeah, I mean, man, I love when my back muscles like just pop out my shirt. That's like best fitting ever. But the crazy part is that I usually work out with a sweater. I don't like um, attention. I don't like that attention in the gym. Never been that type, especially when I was in shape. I always had a hoodie on. I would always work out with a hoodie on. I actually got that from Kai Green. You guys don't know. If you guys know him, Kai Green is he's a professional bodybuilder, but I think he's retired now. He was retired a long time ago. He was actually competing um, for the Mr. Olympia, and he would always lose it. He would be like second runner up, and then I think he just stopped competing and focused on like social media and stuff like that. But um, yeah, he always wore a sweater, and I kind of like that. And I did it also. I do it also because I sweat so much that I kind of use that as my you know sweat retainer kind of thing, like the what not my sweat retainer, but it just, man, it absorbs the sweat. You guys get the drill. It absorbs the sweat, and I don't have the sweat everywhere. Like when I used to train, like with short sleeve shirts, man, you'll see like just sweat everywhere. Excuse me, and that's like a lot of people are disgusted by that, and I think that's a bit unsanitary. Like, what the fuck? Like, should make sure we clean after ourselves, and make sure we're not like overly excessively dirtying stuff. So I like to wear a sweater. So I don't know why I was saying that, but yeah, I'm gonna jump into my workout. All right. So I'm sure you guys saw that video. That's a bad one. Your boy was about 12 pounds over where I'm currently at. So I'm gonna show you guys where I'm at now. Let me take off this mic. This is where your boy is currently at. This is where your boy is currently at. As you guys can see from that other video, I got a little something going on. Nothing crazy. My stretch marks aren't red anymore. They're actually going down. They're actually shrinking, which usually all this shrinks. I don't know if you guys can see, but a little bit of my traps, it's I got something going on, but I still have a big layer of fat over them. So can't see can't see a lot of it. Man, I'm excited for what's to come. This is your boy's current weight update. So I'm currently 336. The goal is to do the same thing I did last week. So my goal is to make sure that I lose, as long as I lose 2 to 3 pounds the next coming week, I'll be happy. But yeah, I'll give you guys another weight update in about a week, but I'll be giving you guys um, daily videos on different aspects of just the weight loss journey and things that I have on my mind, things that I want to, just knowledge I want to give you guys on nutrition, about um, just everything, man. I'll be sprinkling it on to you guys little by little, and yeah, just stay tuned for it, baby. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. So according to my camera, I never hit record. Been over here doing barbell rolls, quote unquote barbell rolls, with the cable machine and doing lat pull downs. So yes, let me show you guys what I did. I actually explained it already, but I guess my smart behind didn't record it. But I was saying, sometimes you have to improvise, and I just grabbed this kind of barbell kind of thing, and I just connected it to both sides of the cable machine, and that is my barbell. So let me jump into a set now that I'm actually recording. So here, close gripped, nice and, ooh, feels great in my back. Oh, this feels so awesome. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump into lat pull downs. So what I was saying earlier, I don't know if I recorded it or not, is that I like to work out a bit intense, so very fast paced, not take many seconds off between sets. It's just my style of working out, not something you should do, but yeah, just what I like to do. Currently have more of a wide grip. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to close grip to target different muscles in my back. Especially when doing back is always good too. Good rule of thumb is always try to keep your elbows as tucked in as possible to your body. So you're not using arms during your workout. During your back workout, you're strictly doing back. And you're always gonna incorporate some biceps in there, but hey. I'm gonna do another barbell row. Go ahead. I'll go ahead. Do maybe my last set. Feeling my shoulder a bit, the front lat, the the front shoulder. Oh, this feels better. I'll leave it at that. Starting to feel my shoulder. But we're gonna get one more of these in. Let these lat. I'll jump right into some barbell curls. Oh yeah, feels great. Gotta make sure to hydrate, baby. Let's actually get one more set in, one more set. It's feeling really good, so I'm gonna actually leave it. I'm gonna leave it at the same weight. We got a 30 each side, so we're at a 60. Superset this with the barbell curl. All right. We're gonna do these rows. Oh man. Let's move on. We're gonna jump into some bicep. Put some more on that. Let's go with 40. Bring this up a little bit too. Here you go. Can't see the biceps through the sweater yet. But soon. Too easy, baby. Too easy. Gonna go with the 50s. 50. So it's 25 each arm. That's not bad. That's lightweight, baby. Solid 9. Forearms are getting a bit tired. Probably gonna kill those at the end of the workout. Right back over there where I was. '60s, baby. 30 each arm. It's light, super light. Yeah, that was a good one right there. Probably gonna do one more, then move on. We're gonna actually leave it at 60, so I did a good 7 with my intensity. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna jump right back to it. Aim for 10 this time. So let's see. We're gonna leave it right there at 5.